This is the MDRT Podcast. Maybe you don't know anything about the MDRT Foundation. Maybe you know a little, but don't know how to learn more or contribute. During a recent conversation at MDRT headquarters, MDRT Foundation board members
Ted Rusinoff, Stowe, Ohio.
Elaine Milne, Cardiff, Wales.
explained how you can connect with the organization and give back through service projects, grants, and much more.
There's a lot of ways to get involved with the foundation that we've created over the years. Gives Day, we're celebrating that right now. It's a great way to jump on board and have a lot of fun raising money to help support our grants programs. Service projects. I've worked with you on a service project, Elaine, I know a few times that I can remember. Those are always a great opportunity to participate and get involved with the foundation. And committee work. That's another great opportunity to build your leadership skills, create relationships with other members, share ideas, but then do the good work of the foundation, raising money and helping us build our grants programs from there.
If you talk to anyone who's involved with the foundation, someone will always be happy to tell you what they're doing and get you involved. It's a very easy thing to get involved with, and as Ted says, we've worked on some service projects together and the power of them is quite staggering, and the camaraderie that we experience when we're doing the service projects, it's just a lot of fun. So why not have fun and do good at the same time?
So what can a member actually do right now to show that they want to be part of this?
Well, the next time you look at registering for a meeting, with whether it's global conference or top of the table or the annual meeting or wherever, the foundation is typically found with a booth and a service project. And you can sign up on site, you can sign up with the registration materials. That's one easy way when you're looking to register for the event that you'd be able to jump in and join our service project at one of those meetings.
Any member can look at the MDRT Foundation website, and there are individual contact details for some of the foundation staff, and each and every one of them will always be very happy to get the members involved.
Yeah, and another way too, every member is eligible to request a grant. Now, our grants deadline is September 1st every year, and any member, so all 70,000 plus members of the MDRT, are eligible to submit a grant request to the foundation. A grant request is an opportunity that the foundation has to give money back to a charity that our members believe in, support, feel strongly about, and it really is probably one of the most fundamental ways that the foundation can be a part of a member's life through what we can give back.
How did you personally get involved?
For me, I got involved with committee work. The foundation needed help with one of the programs that they were rolling out, and given my background in compliance and some of the other specific areas, I was able to jump in and help out. And that was, 15 years ago now. And from that, it just grew to one committee to the next committee to a service project. And then I've served on the board and immediate past president of the foundation. So it's been a number of years, a lot of fun, a lot of great people in the process that I've gotten a chance to meet, work side by side, raise money with at a phone-a-thon or on Gives Day or whatever the case may be. And really some of the best moments of my professional career have been a part of, the foundation side of my business.
My first experience of the foundation was another member invited me to become a part of the service project in New Orleans back in 2015. It was the St. Bernard project. And I was part of a team who painted the home of a lady who had been living in a trailer beside her home for the last 10 years after the disaster Hurricane Katrina. And at the end of the project, she came and spoke to us. And we'd had quite an uncomfortable day in 40-degree heat, and she said, "You haven't just given me back my house, you've given me back my home, and when you give someone back their home, you give them back their life, and when you give them back their life, there's no telling what they can achieve." And that struck me so much that I wanted to get involved in the foundation even more. And it went on from there, and I've been involved in various committees. I was chair of the Gives Day committee last year, 2018, and I've now just been appointed to the foundation board, and I'm very privileged and proud to be a part of it. Let's see what happens next.
I can remember that St. Bernard's project. I was not as lucky as you to work on a project that was painting. We were doing drywall in that heat, wearing masks and sanding drywall in the dust. It was some of the dirtiest work we've ever had to do. We had to leave the house in order to eat our lunch that day. It was phenomenal. To see 15 members coming together working on site like that, that was a good time.
It was a really tough and challenging day. The following year, we built a playground in Vancouver, and it was something of a challenge for an opposite reason, in that the rain came hammering down the whole day. So we went from horrendous heat one year to freezing rain the next, and it's just a lot of fun. We just all work together because everyone's going through it at the same time, and the end result is just incredible.
Had you had any previous experience doing that type of work before? I can imagine someone thinking they'd like to do this but worrying they don't know anything about drywall or building a playground.
It's amazing what you can learn when you get involved in the foundation, building drywall and painting houses, yeah.
Yeah, I've done some similar service work with other organizations, and they'll take whoever shows up and they'll give them a task that's suited to their ability. It's hard to screw up sanding drywall, and so there's plenty of us that can go ahead and get that job done. But every little bit of it, every opportunity to work, you're guided by people who know. On those playground projects, you're spreading 10 tons of mulch in order to have a surface that's suitable for the playground when it's completed. You're digging a hole that a post is going to be placed and poured for the swing set, or you're assembling some portion of the monkey bars, all with supervision, all with instructions. The right tools are provided. It's just a great opportunity to be extra set of hands that are needed in order for that work to get done. And if every set of hands is put to good work, it changes what we can accomplish. And if you look behind what the mission of the foundation is really all about, trying to build engagement in charitable acts around the world, service projects are a great example of that.
That's the end of this month's episode. If you'd like to subscribe, you can find us on SoundCloud and Spotify at MDRT Podcast. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.